Hey everyone, we have a couple new cars in the collection, or trucks if you want to call them trucks, or SUVs, whatever you want to call them. These are brand new in the collection. First up, Ellis Collectibles Ford Bronco. This is the last Ford Bronco of the mid-90s. I think 96-ish was the last year. Obviously they brought the Bronco back. That's very hard to say. Within the last year or so. This was it. This is famous for being the OJ Bronco. They do make it in white. I kind of chose not to have it in white because I didn't want to, hey, celebrate the murderer running from the cops car. It just seemed a little macabre for me. So I chose black. It's made in quite a few colors. There's black with a taupe top, but there's blue with a taupe top. There's a bunch of different colors. I thought the black looked good. It's pretty well done. I do like Ellis Collectibles. They make small runs. This is, I think, one of 50 in this color, or maybe 500. My issue is the wheels. They just look big to me. In terms of scale, I would say these are like 17s or 18s based on proportion. And the real truck probably had 15s, maybe 16s at best. So that's a bit of a missed opportunity. The neatest thing is the simulated cloth of the interior. Really neat. I have not seen that done so accurately before. It's probably flocked in a similar way to the carpet is. Really neat. Not much to see underneath. This probably would have had the optional, 5.8 liter V8. Very neat piece. I mean, about the same time Greenlight now makes a very, very similar one to this. Keep an eye out for the rounded front end, which shows that's the later refresh of the mid to late 90s. Greenlight makes it too in diecast, and I think the door's open, or maybe the door's in hood. But if you've watched the channel, you know how I feel about Greenlight stuff. So this retails for $200. I don't think it's worth it. I got it from a car model in Europe for I think $95 shipped, which at that price I'm not mad at it. I recommend you purchase it at that price, not $200. The typical blue Ellis Collectible box, which is kind of boring, but it's heavy and relatively well made, so I'm okay with it. Next up, opening diecast from company Almost Real. This is my first Almost Real diecast. It's a Land Rover Defender 110. It's called the 110 because of the wheelbase. You could also get it as the Defender 90, which means a 90-inch wheelbase. Like I said, fully opening diecast. This is kind of what you used to expect from auto art. I think it's very good. I don't know if it's as good as, the height of auto art, but it's good. You've got scale hinges. You don't have simulated carpeting because the real car has probably rubber floor mats like this. You've got scale hood hinges. Very good underhood detail. This looks to be, there was a lot of engines in these. This looks to be a turbo diesel. Probably a straight 6. Hard to tell. Could be a 4. But a turbo diesel would have been appropriate. These didn't come to the US, especially this late. This is a 2015, which is probably, the last of these. Again, very detailed, very nice. As you'd expect, retail on these is almost $300. So this is not cheap stuff. So you've got good paint, you've got good opening details, everything you kind of expect at this price point. They do some camel trophy versions of this, and some that are simulated dirt. I'm more of a street car kind of guy, so this iteration appeals most to me. Again, very good. I got this through a friend, so I paid, substantially less, but that's not true of everyone. I think I see these for about $200 on eBay, if you're lucky. A lot of them go for like $250-ish, so, Again, very good car. Packaging, again, enclosed windowless box, so, interesting kind of packaging art, and it is made to mimic the color of the vehicle, and they actually do show you a good image of it, so there's that. I do like Almost Real. I just don't think it's the auto art replacement that they want themselves to be. If they were priced a little bit lower, I I could see that being a little more popular, but I don't know. They're okay. And they don't really make that many cars. They do with the Pagani, I think the Zonda, a Bentley. There's only like 5 or 6 different cars that they make, just a lot of iterations of it. So, my first almost real. We'll see if I add any more. So that's it for this week. Everyone please like and subscribe, and have a good one.